In this guide, you will learn how to create and process payments in Salesforce. Initiate the payment process by clicking on Process, Schedule Payments. The payment component consists of 5 sections: Payment Details, Payment Source, Receipt Details, Miscellaneous, and Pledges. The payment amount and date are set in the Payment Details section. Select the date of payment. The Hebrew date will automatically update based on the selected English date. Note that the payment will be processed once saved, and is not dependent on the payment date. The payment method and related information are set in the Payment Source section. If the payment method type is set to credit card, select the card that will be used for the transaction, or add a new card, and select the gateway. If the payment method type is set to ACH, select the bank account that will be used for the transaction, or add a new one, and select the gateway. If the payment method type is set to cash, no other values are required in the Payment Source section. If the payment method type is set to check, enter the check number and date. The receipt information for the payment is set in the Receipt Details section. The receipt option field is used to set whether a payment should receive a receipt, and when the receipt should be sent out. If Send Now is selected, a receipt will be emailed to the selected address immediately once the payment is processed. If Send Later is selected, the receipt preferences, template, email address, mailing address will be saved, but a receipt will be sent out with the next receipt batch. If Do Not Send is selected, the payment is marked, and will be excluded from any receipt batches. Select the document template that should be used for the receipt. Select the email address which the receipt should be sent to, if being sent via email. This field will default to the husband's personal email. Select the mailing address which the receipt should be sent to, if being sent via mail. This field will default to the primary mailing address. Additional payment information such as a note or attachment can be entered in the MISC section. The payment can be applied to various pledges, or a new pledge can be created, under the Pledge section. Auto Apply All automatically applies the payment amount to all open pledges, from oldest to newest. The Auto Apply checkbox automatically applies the payment to the pledge record, either for the entire pledge amount, or the remaining payment balance. A specified portion of the payment can be applied to a pledge by entering a value into the pledge's Apply Amount to Pay field. Once all information is entered, click Process Payment to save and process the payment. For credit card and ACH, the payment method will be run. For check and cash, the payment will simply be marked as processed. The processing result of the payment will show in a notification, e.g. success, failed, along with any relevant details. This guide covered the detailed steps to create payments in Salesforce. From selecting payment methods to finalizing transactions, the instructions provided a comprehensive walkthrough for efficiently processing payments within the application.